Hey guys, can you hear me? I haven't done a stream in a while. So I'm just gonna go and check that you guys can hear me. Okay. Okay, so I hope you guys are excited for today's stream. We're gonna be adding QTE to our combat system. So if you guys don't know what QTE is, it's basically you can tap keys, you know, like have it in game. So what we're going to be trying to add in today is a modular QTE system with hold buttons, tap buttons, and oh, what was that? What else? Well, yeah, I think it's mainly just tapping and holding buttons, but I think what we're mainly going to do is tapping today because that's easier, but I think we're going to link this whole thing with anim notifies. Let's make a folder called actor components. Then we could do a QTE dash, and then we could do actor component, and then in here we can make the official one, so it's actor components AC underscore QTE participant. I'm just going to check you guys can hear me, then I'll turn the sound off on here. Bit quiet, isn't it? Bit quiet. Bit quiet. Maybe not. Okay, so I'll show off what we've done. I did actually restart a lot of the systems, so I'll show off what we've got here. So we lock on, then this is the finisher we've got. All these animations are temporary. They're from Mix Demo. I'm waiting for funding so I can get custom animations. Then I'll try and, yeah, when you're not locked on, you don't rotate, so. Yes, they can't attack back yet, but that's the work in progress. So what I'm going to plan on doing is doing a QTE, so player jumps in the air, and then every time you press tap, it will attack. So, yeah. QTE participant, let's open this. We don't need, oh, actually we do need that. We don't need that. Probably need that. Don't need the melee trace. Don't need that. Don't need this. Damageable, no, I don't think we need that. We can always open it if we do. Lock on, no. Dummy, maybe, don't think so though. Keep it this in case. Sound out location, no. Add impulse. Okay, now that's a lot better. Okay, so QT participant, let's just leave that for now. Let's make it anim notify. So yeah. Don't know, you can use that for later purposes, but I don't think right now we need it. So I was thinking of making like a actors. And then we could do a blueprint class actor and BP underscore. Oh, hang on. No, never mind. BP underscore. BP underscore QTE master. And then we make a child blueprint of that, and then this is what we're going to need in the data table. I did also upgrade the project to 5.4. pretty sure, but I'll keep it there anyway. I'm not really bothered. Just an update on the funding, guys, as well. We did get a reply from Hyro Capital, who I'm looking to receive funding from, and they said that the project is too early to receive investment and to contact them back when we're a bit later stage. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm hoping soon we'll be able to get we'll contact them back once we've done a few systems, a few of the main systems. Linear combat. Then we need to do state tables, melee weapons. Okay, so I've just done the unarmed so far. So let's do finisher, attacker's victim. So QTE finisher, we're gonna need that data table. So we change this QTE finisher. That will be the master component. No, that's wrong one. That's that. Now let's see, we can get the QTE finisher. Has QTE finisher, and then yeah, thought it would go like that. It always does that. Maybe it's because we don't have a child blueprint of that. Create child blueprint. BP underscore. What will this be? Finish. Unarmed QT finisher. New. We'll have to fix that. We will need to fix that. QTE finisher. Class reference is what we need, isn't it? We don't need a general object reference and class reference. And QTE finisher. Get unarmed. Event. Okay, so we need some events. Probably like a blueprint interface. Blueprint interfaces. In here, let's get blueprint. Blueprint interface. And then we can do BPI underscore BPI underscore QTE. Okay, so we need to make some. So we can do a initialize. And then we could do var, and we could say vars. And the variables we need will be outputs. Okay, there's not actually going to be any code in this, in the master, because they'll just like have all the like interfaces. So then we just add the interfaces. So on tap we will do initialize variables. We have this. Then we can name it I'm just going to change it to a display capture, I think, because it keeps messing up. Okay, this is better. Okay, so actually no, this needs to transform, stretch to screen. Okay, so now this will be type, and then we need to make an enum for the type. underscore E underscore get vars. This would be good, wouldn't it? Get vars, and then this would be E underscore type QTE types. Then we do a hold and a tap. A hold and a tap. We also need widgets, and this can be and this will be amount, need amount to max, no, max amount this would be. So this will be like, no, we don't need that. I think all we need is QTE types. Just call this get type then. Okay, then now let's go into the master and import implemented interfaces. Let's do BPI underscore QTE. Let's compile this. There we go. Get types. So the type will be tap or hold. This is and then just do a no. That will be default. What? Null is the default for this. And then in unarmed QT finisher, this get type will be tap. Every time we tap, it will just do tap, and then the max amount will always be the same for everyone. Okay, we get the user interface, WBP underscore QTE. WBP underscore QT, so we just need to be in the bottom right corner always. So let's have a image. Position would be 0, 0, and then we attach it down there, and then so that would be. Change that to be there and then set it to be 0, 0. And let's just do that because it looks a bit uneven there. Okay, so let's have it like this. So this will be minus 100, minus 100. I'll just do 0, minus 50, minus 50. No. Minus 125. Minus 110. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now that's all done. Let's adjust the size. It needs to be the same though. So 29, that'd be 50. No, 40 by 40. And then this can be black. And then we can have a progress bar on top. A progress bar on top like that. And then we lower that down like that. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, make gap between that, and then we can also attach that down there. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so 0, let's do test. Now we want the fill colour to be white, and standard colour to the background. There we go. And then we change. Does this look good? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's change this to be white now, I think. So then it doesn't just look the same, you can tell the difference. Yeah, maybe a greyish colour. Okay, and now let's go to QTE participant and make some variables. And this will be time, then this will be current amount, so that will be the amounts that they are on that QTE already. Float. Yes. Okay. Now we can get in here, and then this will be divided by 100, I think. PB underscore but PB underscore QTE bar. I don't think we really need it to be a variable. Get fill amount. We can make a variable, and this will be QTE component, and this can be QTE participant component. Then we can get the QTE component, QTE component, and we get fill amount, divide by 100, current amount, and then we divide by 100. Fill amount will be 0 and standard in here. Okay, so now I think we might be done with this actually. So we don't really need this much more. I was just thinking maybe make these just a bit bigger because we can't really see them. Okay, let's do that. Maybe just make them a bit bigger. That's a bit bigger. The QT bar looks better when it's thinner, so. Let's see how that goes. So, yeah, I think that's perfect size. Maybe a little bit bigger, I think, actually. 70. 70. 70. 96 minus 96. No, that's definitely big enough. I was just thinking, I've done this, I've seen this in video games where they put another bar on top which just stays the same. Just put an image. How does this look? Maybe make that a bit thinner than that. Okay, now let's change this a bit. So that's a tap. So in here we need to make some more BPI. So the QTE, no, I don't think we need to actually. QTE participant. We want to have, what would it be? QTE button. This would be QTE engaged QTE. What button should we have for QTE? This would be a QTE master component, QTE master class reference. Might want to have an object reference for this. And then for the engaged QTE we'll get type. Can you do make them pure? Right, okay. I guess you need, oh yeah, you can't do that. Current QTE, current engaged QTE type. Engaged QTE type. And then we'll do an event chain, event, custom event, engage in QTE. And what button do we want it to be? So we can make another enum because there needs to be a selection of buttons. So let's do EQTE keys, and then the buttons can be null. It would be middle mouse button like Q. Q. Let's just do Q for now. Q or left mouse button. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So then Q can be for like moving an object, can't it? Engaged QTE type. And then I want to do get key engaged QTE key. Okay, now we want to get the engaged QTE, so class in QTE master class reference, and then we want to spawn actor from class and then we can create widget to be the QTE. Owning player can be get player controller. Self. Then we add to viewport. Now let's just test this. So let's have it. So let's make it just do the, for testing purposes, let's do finisher, and then we can make it always do the QTE finisher. Let's do finish, then up here we know a custom event, call it QTE finish. So the QTE finish, we can, let's get the player, and we can add a QTE participant node. Oh, that's strange. Crashed. Okay guys, I think I'm going to end the stream here since it crashed, but I will upload a video on my channel of the combat system when we've got the QTE added. So yeah.